tell you something. Oh shit. All right. It has been a while. All right. What up, guys? It's Vaughn from the Gospel University. I know I have been away from YouTube for a long time, and there's been a very good reason for that. We've been working and working and working with our Gospel University Academy website, and we got on there. I've been taking care of the people who are in the class. Y'all forgive me if this camera's acting funny. But yeah, man. So we've been doing that, and I'm gonna be coming back here in a more of a live stream capacity to answer questions and stuff like that. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't see the chat. Let me see the chat. Let me see all the chat. I want to see the chat. Cool. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am now in my office. If y'all don't know, I also teach at Berklee College of Music in Boston. So I'm now on a little break, and I try to go live for my subscribers on YouTube. I haven't been here in a while, so just want to say what's up and let y'all know that I'm still alive. Everything's still going well. It's just been hella busy around these parts and all of that. All right, so I'm gonna get into some playing. If you got any questions, feel free to ask them, and I'll try my best to answer them. Oh. What's going on with this? Got the can't even set my thing up right. There we go. Hopefully we can do this. There we go. Guess it may not work out a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey. Said, man stuck in a mode of plan cannot break out. What you mean by that, Tracy? What's up, man? I appreciate that compliment, man. I really appreciate you for that. Man, I've been playing for a while. So I've been playing for a while. I need to greatly expand my playing. Well, what are your weaknesses? Do you know what your weaknesses are, Tracy? Maybe I can help you. Nice to see you back on YouTube. Yeah, man, it's been a while. Dude said I'm so smooth with it. I need some of those chords. Appreciate that, man. Fisher said I've used stuff off your channel in my church. Man, that's what it's for, man. Keep using everything. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. So I know, like I said before, I've been away a little while, but that's only because I've been taking care of the customers over at the Gospel University and the Gospel U Academy, which is our membership platform and all of that. We have a lot of awesome stuff in there. People ask me a lot of questions in there. People get my direct feedback in there on a lot of things. So we've been doing that. We launched a whole bunch of courses and all that kind of stuff. And now that I'm also, if y'all are new, and y'all know, I teach at Berklee now, okay? And I'm actually writing their gospel curriculum for Berklee College of Music. So now they've hired me to do that as well. So that's been busy. I'm a music minister at like 2 churches right now and all of that. So it's been really, 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 really busy. So now I'm back. I finally woosad a little bit, and now I can get back to coming back on the tube a little bit and shouting you guys out and seeing how everything's going. Yes, brother, I don't read at all on air. I need to re-educate myself on all areas of music. Well, Tracy, if that's the case, and you said you're trying to break out of your current rut of playing, I know some people said they like my chords and stuff. The course that we have that you definitely need is our Create Crazy Gospel Chords course. So the way that course really works is that it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or intermediate. It'll take you from where you are, teach you everything you need to know, and take you to a relatively advanced level of playing. Um, how it does that is shows you the mindset of the top gospel musicians, how they approach songs, chord progressions, how they come up with reharms and all that kind of stuff. And Also, if you don't know theory, if you don't know anything like that, it'll also help you brush up on your theory. But it's not going to be in some kind of way that is complicated or hard to understand. It's really, really simple. Quite frankly, I don't know how people complicate music theory, but we make it easy for you. Okay, so you can find that at thegospeluniversity.com, thegospeluniversity.com. And what you do when you go to the website, Tracy, just go click on the free training button. Take that first, and then if you want to move forward, you may get an email or two that will give you a pretty sweet deal on Create Crazy Gospel Chords. All right, so go check that out at thegospeluniversity.com. THE gospeluniversity.com. All right, cool. Who else? We got some more questions. DeForest Thompson said, just started to click, the organ started to click for me, and I'm starting to sound real professional. Your videos are part of why. I appreciate that, DeForest. I really do. Thank you so much, sir. And someone keeps writing messages and retracting them. I don't know why that's happening. How do I approach sight reading? Okay, well, this is how I approach it. I'm at the, well, y'all gonna be a part of my Berklee class now. I just got finished teaching a sight reading thing, so I'll show you. How do I turn the camera around? Can I turn the camera around? Well, here we go. I'll take this keyboard off. All right, so here's how I approach it. If y'all don't know, show you a little bit. This is my office. Got a nice big piano, got a nice desk, and that's my office organ. Okay, so here we are. All right, and how I approach sight reading, first and foremost, where are the markers? What's the website to get the courses? Thegospeluniversity.com. Thegospeluniversity.com. Okay, it's the link in like most of all of the videos, the free videos on the site. I'm trying to find a marker because someone said how I approach sight reading, and I can't find no markers. All right. Anyway, this is how I do it. Right. First things first. People think sight reading is about the notes, like reading the notes. Like, what is that? That's usually not the case, because when I tell someone to go play or they see a notes on a staff, and they can play the notes. The problem is that people usually don't know how to read rhythms. That's the problem. People don't know how to read the rhythms, and the rhythms is what mess people up. So what I tell everyone to do is to learn how to read rhythms. And a good book to help you with that is called Rhythmic Training by Robert Starer. Robert. Starer is Starer. Rhythmic Training by Robert Starer. That is going to help you read rhythms. And when you read rhythms well, you'll find that 80% of your sight reading battle is going to be like fixed. You're going to win that battle because of the rhythm is what makes stuff hard on the sight reading tip. So for those who want to get better at sight reading, learn to read rhythms first. Okay? All right, who else we got here? Where did I get my Hammond SK from? The dealer. I got it from a dealer in New York, Scott Rush Music. Um, yeah, you started to teach my class. Who's it? Who I taught someone's class now. Matthew Tanner said, "Yeah, you started to teach my class that I am in the keyboard workshop." Hey, yeah. Jackie L. The minister of music wants me to play treble with the right hand because he's using the bass pedals on the organ. What do I think? Uh, you mean he only? Oh, do you? Let me ask Jackie. Do you play bass in your left hand? Because if so, that's the problem. What you need to learn how to do is play more left hand chords and more left hand chord voicings. Now, the issue with that, you need to play left hand chords. And if you don't know how to play left hand chords, then you also need to go to look at Create Crazy Gospel Chords, because I show you how to get your chord voicings on piano and organ so that you don't play bass in the left hand all the time. All right. Roy Jones asks, will there be classes online or in the classroom with the instructor? If you're talking about the Gospel University, Roy, the Gospel University is a database of pre-recorded courses that you have access to 24 hours a day, okay, 7 days a week, no matter what. But the perks of being a member of the Gospel University Academy is that you get access to me and all the other instructors in there. So you can ask questions, you can do video submissions, audio submissions, and what will happen is I'll give you some feedback, right? And I'll tell you specific things you need to change, and I'll also tell you things and refer you to specific courses and the module and the specific lesson that you may need to look at. Also, they have bonus trainings I do every month, and you also have this cool thing called Chord Academy where I show you new chord progressions basically like every week. Like I show you basically 4 new chord progressions per week, per month. So each week, okay? All right, now, so go to thegospeluniversity.com and you'll get in the mix with that, okay? Now, the membership is closed right now. We only open it twice a year, but if you just go there anyway, we'll have you get on the waiting list and you can join the membership. All right, next, Jackie L says, yes, I use octaves and bass. Right, yeah, don't use octaves and bass. Jaquil Simmons, how do I develop a stronger left hand? I don't have a bass player, but I'm transitioning to the organ. Okay, first and foremost, develop a stronger left hand. First and foremost, you want to play your left hand chords in place of your right hand. Okay, so you want to put what's in the right and the left. But number 2, on the keyboard itself, I'll show you something for the guy who asked about that. When you want to play your left hand chords, here's my 88 key. So you see that? You see C. Now look at the note C. I want you to play your left hand chords between C3, which is right there, and F4. That's the range you want your left hand chords to be in. Only that range, C3 to F4 on the piano keyboard, okay? And the reason why that is because that's the perfect spot for you to get your full sound in your left hand chords. Anything below sounds too muddy. Anything above sounds too treble, right? So, and that's assuming that you're playing with a bass player. If you're playing with a bass player, you use that range, okay? So I hope I answered that question. Who else? Okay, we also have basses and drums. Okay, Jackie, if you have basses and drums, then you definitely need to learn what I just showed you about the left-hand chord voicings on the piano or organ. Number 2, which Berklee location do I work with? I'm in the main one, Boston. I'm in Boston right now. What kind of lessons do I teach at Berklee? Matthew asks. I teach the piano lessons, the jazz. I'm in the piano department. I also play bass for the ensemble department. And I also teach the gospel classes for the piano department. So I teach the organ classes, blues organ, gospel organ, rock organ, jazz organ, doesn't really matter. Anything organ, I teach it. And I also some theory classes and stuff like that as well. Okay, so that's what I teach at here. Next question. Okay, thanks. Could I teach certain chords on YouTube to use during slow or fast songs to make it sound more full or soulful instead of bland, like in E flat? I watched the ones that. Well, that's gonna be those chords and stuff. It's deeper than just showing the chords, bro. I teach all that though and create crazy gospel chords. So if you're not a student of that, you'll get like. See, in create crazy gospel chords, you basically learn almost every chord known to man, like chords that are used 95% of the time in any style of music. Specifically gospel for us, but I show you how to use those in there. So if you want to really dive deep on chords and stuff like that, I'd say go to that course. I really can't give everything away for free because at that point, I don't have a business, right? So it's just go get the course and you'll be fine. Jamal T, is that technique the same for organ with left hand? Good question. On organ, it's a little different. So watch this. So it depends, Formula One, on your drawbar setting. For this drawbar setting here, I play my left hand chord voicings between this C, C2 of the white C's, the white keys, C2 to F3. Okay, that's what I do. All right, if I were to use this drawbar setting and I had this one pulled out, then it will go back to 1, 2, 3, C3 to this F4 right here. Okay, so it will move up an octave. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, for the okay. Let me see what time I got for my next class. Run up in here on me. I got a few minutes. Okay, good. Next question. Do I teach at the 5-week or do I'm teaching 5-week right now? Actually, Matthew, I'm teaching 5-week private instruction right now, and they'll be walking in the door in probably half hour or so. So I'm teaching 5-week and my regular classes and the piano workshop, and I'm doing some online stuff too. So we're doing all kind of stuff, man. All right, let me see. What's the difference between a B3 organ and a C3? The only difference between a B3 and a C3 is the wooden cabinet that the organ is in. So a B3 has the wooden legs where you can see underneath it. The C3, the cabinet is enclosed, so you can't see underneath it. It's just basically, I think it was church ladies or something used to play the organ, and they usually used to wear skirts in church, so they didn't want a woman with a skirt with her legs wide open playing a B3, right? So I made the C3 so it encloses everything and you really can't see nothing under there. All right, next question. Back in 2005, only one like you was where my child graduated. Back in 2005 only. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Jackie L. But yeah, Tracy Lewis says I sell organs. Nice, cool, man. Hey, listen, I'm trying to get a rebuilt joint, or I might just go get one of these new digital ones because I'm getting kind of I want to carry 400 pounds around. Do you sell the new digital stuff too, or you just sell the analog? Let me know. Fredericks, I've been playing 25 years, self-taught. All my fingerings is probably wrong. How can I correct my fingering techniques after 25 years of bad habits? All right, so depends on what your goals are, bro. I mean, if you're trying, and it also depends on what you're playing. If you're talking about scales, there are specific fingerings for scales. So what I would say, just go get a scale book, right? If you're talking about playing contemporary music or contemporary gospel and stuff like that, it's different, man, because you're playing chords, you're playing passing moves, you're playing all kind of stuff. With that, that's subjective because it's based on your hand size, it's based on a whole bunch of other things, how long your fingers are, how big your palm is, all of that. What I would say, do some hand-ins and some Pishna exercises and stuff like that in your major scales and stuff. to keep your individual digits independent and strong. And then when it comes to chording and stuff like that, inside of Gospel U Academy, I created a practice exercises course for gospel musicians, because gospel players, we play stuff that most other styles don't. We do a lot of different things that a lot of other styles of music just don't do. So with that, I created special drills that help you get better at those things that most gospel musicians need. Okay, so that is going to be a part of the Gospel Academy. It's called Practice Exercises for Musicians, and I keep adding stuff to it from time to time, because every now and again I come across a new exercise or something like that that's really awesome, and I want you guys to have it. So you can check that out there. All right. If you want to get a free kind of taste of Gospel U Academy, you can go to thegospeluniversity.com/free training. thegospeluniversity.com/free training. You can check out that. It's a pre-recorded webinar that takes you inside and shows you what Gospel U Academy has to offer and all that kind of stuff. And then after that, it may or may not give you a link. I think we closed it now, so I don't know if the link works to get in, but at least watch the free thing and see, if you like it, if you don't, etc. Okay, next question. So I hope I answered your question, Frederick. Okay. All right. What? Oh. No more questions. All right, who we got here online? Got a few cats. All right, got a few cats. That's what's up. All right. Organ. Let's see here. What's it? Yes, Jesus. Or someone called the gospel. All right, guys. So it seems like there's no more questions or anything like that. So I'm just play for a little while longer. And I'm probably going to get off of here in a minute. It's good to be back on YouTube. It's good to be back. It's been a little while. But y'all will be seeing me a lot more often. Okay? So I'm going to play around for a little bit. Let me see. What's that song name? That's the wrong 7. There you go. Okay, so we got people dying off here. So, hey guys, I'm glad that you guys checked me out on this live for a little bit. I'll see you guys later. Okay, look out for the next one. If you have any questions or you're interested in any other trainings at Gospel University, you know where to go. TheGospelUniversity.com. See you later. Peace.